folks, I'm Zoe, I use they them pronouns, and welcome to my channel where we read a coffee and drink a book. I actually have my coffee here. It's actually my dad's cup. We made him, my sister and I, like a birthday present. I'm sorry, I think my camera is like not really in the position. Is that better? Sorry for the light. It's like really late. Well, it's not really late. It's like 5 o'clock, but it's a gloomy day. I love these days. So yeah, I posted my last video like in January, February, probably January. And I didn't post anything else. I'm so sorry for that. You know, depression things, that kind of things happens. So I'm going to update you a little bit. I'm doing theater class. It's really exciting. I really love it. It's like we're doing Hercules. That's how you say it in English? Hercules. Well, I hope you know what I mean by that, I changed my hair, black. Well, it's actually like brown, but you know what I mean. I'm going to put the light on. That's not the light. Give me a second. Okay, I don't know why the light isn't working. Maybe this one. Okay, is that better? Oh my god, my skin looks like... Ugh, okay. But it's like this really dark brown. It's actually my original hair color, but yeah, I changed it because now I want to be an actress. Yeah, I know. And well, I needed my hair color back. You can be an actress with those crazy hair colors. Even though I really, really miss them, they were like my personality. But things changed. The world moves on. That's how we do it. So, yeah, honestly, there hasn't been anything else been going on in my life. It has been pretty basic. Like, oh my god, I've just been like so obsessed with dance moms. Like, I know it's a little bit controversial, but please, it's dance moms. Like, you can't judge me for that. It's like I'm in love with it, and I just saw the episode. Spoilers if you haven't seen Dance Moms. Well, I just saw the episode where Maddie and Kenzie live, and I was so emotional. I literally cried. I literally cried. And my mom was like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "No, Maddie and Kenzie left." And it was really funny. But okay, I think that's all. And let's go into concentrate on the video because my knees are really hurting from the position I'm in. And yeah. Sorry, I need coffee to survive. So today we are going to do my October TBR. I am saving. I'm not looking at the camera because I'm opening Storygraph to see what I actually read on October, But I'm saving a video to like the end of the year of all the books I have read, because honestly I have surprised myself. So yeah, let's start. The books are going to be around here. You know how these things go. You know it better than I do. Honestly, I wanted to try a different method of like filming myself, because with the camera it's really hard getting the video on the tablet and then like editing and so on. But my tablet is dead, so we're going to do this how we have always done. Okay, so the first book I read in October was In Deeper Waters. I must admit I didn't thought it was October. Like I didn't realize it was October, so I didn't really read a lot of spooky books like I would have liked, but okay. In Deeper Waters. It was an okay book, like the plot was interesting, the characters were interesting. I definitely didn't like the romance in it. For me, it was really rushed. It was all moving too fast for my taste, but it was a good book. Okay, I just saw the rating I gave it. It wasn't a good book for me. I give it a 2 stars. Um, I'm sorry, I take everything I say back. I'm just remembering the book. Yeah, I didn't like the book. Like, I'm sure it's really good for other people. It has all these magical things, it has all these creatures, it has all these powers, and the romance, it could be really good for someone who has a good taste for fast-paced books. But for me, this book exactly, it was not it. It wasn't it. I could barely finish it. I put it in 2 times speed to finish it because I really didn't like it. So moving on, I loved this book. There were a few things I didn't like. I'm going to talk about it. So the Grace Year. I absolutely loved this book. I thought there were some themes or plot things that could have not been there and it wouldn't have affected anything. But overall, the good the book was absolutely amazing. I loved seeing the characters. I loved seeing the dynamic of the characters, them together, how they act around each other. Again, I think there were some things that they just could not be in there and it wouldn't have changed a thing, but that was just my opinion, really. Like, more people will probably like it more than I do, but I would have concentrated, if I was the author, I would have concentrated more in the girls, in her wilderness, in their emotional turmoil, in their mentally turmoil, than adding a few things that for me didn't mean a lot of sense. But it really was a good book for me. I gave it 4 stars, and I'm considering giving it a 4.5 stars. But oh my god, my niece. A really good book. I loved it. Then another disappointment, really. I'm very sad about it. This wasn't a very good month for me, apparently. Sorry if my eyes kept going there. I just can't help myself from looking over at the little camera over there. So, My Sister the Serial Killer. So, in the moment the book was released, I heard a lot of things about this book and how amazing it was, how well written it was, and all of that. But in reality, when I read it, I was like, meh. Like, I didn't find anything interesting in the story. I didn't find the characters compelling. I couldn't find the plot pulling me in. I gave it a 2 stars. I think it's appropriate rating for the book. I honestly considered. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I haven't spoken English in too long. I honestly considered giving it a 1 star, but I thought that was a little bit too harsh. But yeah, I didn't like the book. I thought the plot was really just out there, a little bit messy, a little bit like, I don't know, like it didn't have a lot of thought in it, and the characters were really plain, like they were all the same, they were just a copy of each other. So then, I honestly really liked this book. It was Ace of Spades. So again, when the book came out, I heard a lot of good things, and for once, the book didn't disappoint me. It's a mystery, it's not a thriller, so obviously the pace was a little slower than I would have liked. I'm more into thrillers, so yeah, obviously the pace it wasn't exactly for me, but like learning all the secrets, learning all the mysteries, learning like this thing and that other thing. It was like amazing how the author could pull me in and then reveal all these things at once or like in little bit pieces and just make my head blow. The characters were really different from each other. They really pulled you in. They really made you feel things. And sometimes I was scared for the characters. Other times I was like amazed by them. I was just really in love with the book. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I gave it a 3 stars. It's a really good book. I really like it. So then, this was a really bad month for me. So I read Heaven. Honestly, I can't even say I read it. Okay, so sorry, coffee break. Yes, I am putting my coffee on the floor. Don't judge me. What if I sit? Can you see me? Oh my god, all this time you could see me and I was on my knees. Yeah, but my face looks weird. Okay, knees again. Oh, fuck. Again, I don't know if I can swear in this. I'm just going to swear. Okay, so I read Heaven and I give it a 1 star. So I have this thing. I know an audiobook is good when I'm really tired and I just lay down, close my eyes, and I'm in this sleepy state, but the audiobook still draws me in. It still makes me feel things. It still makes me want to hear it. I basically slept for the whole audiobook. That's how I know this audiobook wasn't for me. Honestly, I think just the author isn't for me. Just this happened to All the Lovers in the Night. This happened to Heaven. I really want to read Breast and Eggs, but I don't think it's going to be for me. I just think it's the author. I just don't think it is for me. I honestly don't have a lot to say about the book because I didn't listen to it. I just listened to an hour of it and it was 3 and I slept for the 2 other hours. So I just gave it a 1 star because the hour I listened to I was so bored I fell asleep. Then October redeemed itself with Rouge. Honestly, I didn't even know the word was spelled Rouge until I heard it. Like, I thought it was Rogue or something like that. I don't know if it's just the book or what, but I really like how it sounds like Rouge, Rouge, Rouge. Okay, I'm going to stop now. So, this book, I'm going to say it. Mona Awad is an amazing writer. There it is. That's the truth. I haven't read Bunny. I really want to, but I have read All's Well. I have read Rouge, and I can say this author really knows how to mix magical things and reality and make your head explode. Like, I took my time with this book because I really wanted to comprehend it, and I even couldn't do that because it just messes with your head. It messes with your senses of what's real, what's not. It isn't even a mystery, it isn't even a thriller. It's magic realism, and it's so well done that you just can't think of anything except the book. I really love Rouge. Like, I loved All's Well, but Rouge was another level. I gave it a 4.5 stars. It felt a little bit slow. Like, if it was just a little bit faster, I would give it a 5 stars. But I think that was just me reading it slow. Like, I think that was my fault, not the book fault, but it's a really good book. And to finalize, I read Milk Fed. So, if you're going to read this book, please check trigger warnings first, because it is a complicated book, it is a sensible book, sensible, you know what I mean. It is harsh if you have this problem. This book mainly focuses on the eating disorder one girl has and how she overcomes it. So, I wasn't a really fan of how she overcomes it. As a person with an eating disorder herself, I just refer as me as her. And I use they them pronouns. I'm sorry, the Spanish thing is really messing up with my head. As a person with an eating disorder themselves, that's more like it. I felt it didn't really portray well how you overcome it, but I still think it really portrayed the struggles of it, the struggle of how you live your life with it, how it affects your life, your daily life. And I think it was a really good book. I gave it a 3 stars. I really like the romance in it. I really like how it was portrayed. Like I said, it was okay. There was some things I didn't like, but overall it was really good. So yeah, folks, that's it. That's all I have read in October. Like I said, I haven't really read a lot of mystery or horror or thriller books like I would have liked. Honestly, I would have loved to reread my annual reread of A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, but it's like I totally forgot it was October, Like I totally forgot, but tomorrow is 31 and I'm going party. I have my costume, I have my best friend, I have this horrible day that's probably going to be horrible tomorrow, but I don't care. I'm going to freeze to death because I'm going to celebrate Halloween. I love Halloween so much. So you're probably going to see this after Halloween, but I hope you have a great Halloween. If you made it this far, please put a pumpkin on the comments. That will be great. Or I don't know, a ghost or a skull, whatever Halloween thing you like. And tell me about your October reads. Tell me how you feel about them. Tell me how you like, what you read. And I better stop talking right now. So thanks for watching. I really hope you like it. Please leave a like, leave a comment. I love reading your comment, and subscribe to my channel. It would mean a lot to me. I love you guys. So have an amazing day.